Wide open, like, wait for the car.
Honestly, I probably
Good afternoon. Let's meet your starting lineups. For Elk River, in goal, number 31, Ryan Sherritt. At forward, number 4, Braden Helverson. At forward, number 17, Lincoln Trzynski. At forward, number 11, Jack Riley. On D, number 13, Nolan Kramer. And on D, number 10, Jordan Skyberg. And now for Forest Lake. In goal, number 19, Wyatt Wenzel. At forward, number 3, Helen Spores. At forward, number 13, Brady Milbury. At forward, number 22, Mason Kuhlenbeck. On D, number 7, AJ Peterstrom. And on D, number 18, Levi Henrich. Let's play hockey.
oh, I caught that on camera. Yeah. Okay, hello, my friends. We're about to get started here. We're going to do Elks versus Forest Lake. Halverson is going to take the shot. Forest Lake goes through. Shot out of good blocker save by Sherritt. Forest Lake comes to neutral. Good counter by Skyberg. Goes up in the air. Trzynski pushes it back to Skyberg. Skyberg up to Trzynski. Trzynski across to Riley. Riley goes up to Trzynski. Hold on to it. Riley comes forward. Can't quite get it. Forest Lake will walk out of the zone. Forest Lake blocks the out zone. And a little mistouch, but a good cover by Sherritt. Face off to come down. shot by Force Light, saved by Sherritt. Puck comes down to the corner, battling. Alcott picks it up, throws it up to Bassett, couldn't quite get onto it. Comes back, Bassett picks it up, comes up to Helm. Helm goes back across, and Alcott picks it up. Comes back out for Force Lake, and they're able to regroup out of the zone. Across, and Force Lake keeps trying to get onto it. Comes up to the point, and brings it all the way down to the corner. Hughes hits his guy. And Thomas there to contend. Oh, big rebound. But Shearer is able to hold on to it. And we'll bring the face off. Down to the other side again. Franz takes the face off. Franz pushes it to Force Lake. White intercepts, not quite able to get past it. Battle on half court between White. Gets up to Westgard. Westgard able to get it deep. Shot just misses up wide. Hughes with a shot. Stick save. Almost just lays right in front of the goalie. Not quite able to capitalize. Force Lake gains control. Hughes grabs it on half court. Goes up to Westgard. Westgard can't quite bat it out of the air. Force Lake has possession. Chuzinski battling with Westgard on the far board. And it comes all the way back into the Elks zone. Hughes across to Bankston. Bankston comes up and goes to Force Lake. Comes back for Bankston. Bankston gets it and falls. Shot by Force Lake. Great pass saved by Sherritt. He's bodying in the corner. That's defending. Force Lake tries to center. Miss goes all the way back down. Force Lake gains control, creating space. Moving around in the zone. Chuzinski. They fire it all the way down. No icing as it hits Sherritt's pad. Behind the net for Bankston. Bankston starts skating out with it. And fires all the way up. Tries for Riley, but a little bit too far ahead of him. And it'll go down for icing. Terry Cox will come down to the far board in the Elks zone.
Thank you, Donnie, please.
Alcott taking the face off. Alcott wins it back for Kramer. Kramer walks around the net with it. Creates space. Walks around the other side. Pulls it up to Alcott. Almost didn't save. Not quite able to hang on to it. Kramer intercepts it neutral. Alcott able to pick it up. Walks through one guy, not able to walk through the other. It comes back to neutral. Alcott picks it up again. Still not able to hang on to it. Bassett comes back to pick it up. These people just batting at the buck. Force Lake centers. Oh, not quite able to get it.
Go!
Kramer chasing. Not just out of his reach. Force Lake with a shot. Blockers by Sherritt. Skyberg behind the net. Goes over to White. White keeps it up for Skyberg. Skyberg not able to get it out of his zone. White gets hold of it. Puts it to his defenseman. 2-on-1. Westgard and White. Over to Westgard. Westgard with a shot and just goes wide. Rot's battling behind the net. White goes down to pick it up. Battling in the near corner. Rot's behind the net. Force Lake gains possession. Tries to put it out. Deflects off Rot's skate. Oh, Rot's on it. Skyberg picks it up and throws it down deep. White behind the net. Tries to center for Westgard. Not quite able to get it then. Hughes dumps it back down for Westgard. Westgard goes down to Rot's. White picks it up, goes back to Rot's. Ross leads it for White. Or West guard, sorry. West guard over to Skyberg, and Skyberg dumps it back down deep. Well, not quite. Comes back out. Skyberg over to Hughes. Hughes comes back out for White, and Force Lake dumps it back out. Hughes dumps it back down deep. Force Lake gains possession. Passes all the way out to center. On the near board with it. Puts it back out to neutral. Shot just goes wide. Hughes and White battling on the backboard. They throw it all the way down. No icing as a touch of Force Lake player. Goalie throws it all the way up into neutral. Riley pushes this guy off the block.
Okay.
Force Lake passes up through neutral. Kramer throws it up the half court. Not quite able to get to his guy. Thomas picks it up on the far side. Puts it up for Helverson. Helverson touches. Ends up being a hand pass. Helverson grabs it up high, pushed down low, but she's in here with the face off. Starboard, sorry. Helverson goes back to Force Lake, pushes it through. Shazinski tries to make a cross-ice pass, gets deflected. Shazinski drops to Thomas. Thomas up for Helverson. Helverson walks to neutral and goes into the Force Lake zone. Force Lake walks right again. Helverson able to get a grip on it, hits the post. Ooh. Riley tries to shelf it, hits the post. Thomas with a fluttering shot. Oh, very close. Shazinski back on for Riley. Riley. Cross for Shazinski. Shazinski hits the post. Shazinski behind the net, battling. Shazinski comes out with it, gives it to Riley. Riley up to Thomas. Thomas with a shot. Deflects into the corner. Hubson tries to come up for Kramer, gets intercepted. Force Lake brings it into the Elks zone. Thomas throws it all the way out. Force Lake with the puck. Takes it all the way into the Elks zone. Kramer pushes the guy off. Force Lake is the first to get on the board. And now Force Lake is 1-0. I'll start back in the game. Force Lake regroups back in their zone. Brings it behind the net. Helm chasing. They backhand up to the near board. Hughes.
Scoring for Force Lake, number 3, Helen scores, assisted by number 10, Bryce Matt.
Bassett shot goes a little wide, comes back out. Force Lake chasing it into the Elks corner. Hughes picks it up, backhands it way up, almost for Bassett. Bassett unable to get control. Bouncing. Force Lake back into the Elks zone, goes across. Comes in, tries to shoot, it's good stick by Helm. Makes it. Back out to neutral. Force Lake regrouping in their zone. Force Lake walks into neutral and into the Elks zone. West guard up for White. White walks into neutral and into the Force Lake zone. Tries to center, can't quite get a hold of it. And Force Lake will throw it up to the near boards. Rotz picks it off the board, tries to go to West guard, wasn't quite there. Force Lake brings it all the way around. Skyberg comes back to pick it up. Diver starts skating. Comes through neutral into the danger zone, takes a shot. Oh, big rebound, and nobody there to capitalize on it. And it comes all the way back into the Elks zone. Kramer there to pick it up behind the net. Starts skating. Tries to give it up for White, not quite there. Westar gives chase. Wasn't quite able to get there. Goalie throws it back out into neutral. Rotz over to Kramer. Kramer over to Skyberg. Skyberg up to Rotz. Rotz in the chase at 3-on-1. Rotz with a shot and a glove save by the Rangers goalie. Face off on the near board. Halverson is taking the face off. Halverson tries to go over to Riley. Riley takes a stand. Forslake watches the neutral. Good block by Kramer. They send the puck back out in the neutral. Riley over to Mike to Trzynski. Trzynski escapes. Trzynski back for Kramer. Kramer with a shot. Stays on the ice and it runs all the way around into the Elks zone. Skyberg picks it up in the corner. Pushes it through. Comes back into the corner for Halverson. Halverson back behind the net for Skyberg. Skyberg throws it back up to neutral for Kramer. Kramer throws it down deep into the Ranger zone. Riley tries to get his guy off the puck. Right there. Hughes makes a good stick play. Thomas picks up and tries to throw it off the neutral. Riley has it. Goes over to Trzynski. Trzynski starts skating. Gets stuck on the board. And Forslake gains possession behind the net. Helm there to pick it up on the far board. Can't quite get control of it. Ooh, Halverson makes a good stick play. Trzynski trying to get a hold. Forslake goalie pushes it into the corner. Helm throws it back behind the net. Forslake there to pick it up. Throws it all the way down. And it'll be icing on the Rangers. And the face-off will come down in the Rangers zone on the far board. Yes, there's a problem in the box. I'm not sure. I'm talking with somebody. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Something's going on. They're talking to the Forslake coach.
All right, bud. Are you going to stop by the Super Bowl later, or don't you know?
Something happened, not sure.
Yeah. All right.
One of the kids is not wearing a Forslake jersey. He's taped the back of his jersey. And so we don't know if he's going to play or not. It looks like he has to walk off the bench because he does not have the same regulated jersey. Looks like he's forgotten it.
Let him play! Let him play!
Everybody's chanting that. So we don't know what's going on. I mean, he put his last name taped on the jersey with his number, so who knows? Alcott takes the face off.
He's not been there with their scores. I forgot.
Pass it behind the net, tries to feed it down. Couldn't quite get there. Force Lake walks out into neutral. Goes into the Elks zone. Right into the corner with Thomas. Thomas with a good defensive play. Bassett picks it up, comes back for Thomas. Thomas almost puts it right out there. Good block by Hughes. And Thomas
Take it up.
will come back out into neutral. And Bassett will be as he takes his guy's feet right out there. Baskets block. The Elks face off the Elks zone. Rangers will have a power play 5-on-4. Rangers working up top at the blue line. Back down to the shot just high over the net.
Ready.
Western defending up high. Hughes puts it up the board for Western and throws it all the way down into the Ranger zone. Rock picks it up, walks right in, and scores! Rock on the penalty kill. Walks it right in and scores. Beautiful goal. Elks have tied it up 1-1 on the penalty kill. What a beautiful play by Rock. Rock comes back and picks it up first, walks it right in and scores. What great awareness. Force Lake wins the puck back. Regrouping out in center. They walk it into the Elks zone. And they are offside. And we'll bring the face off right outside the Elks zone. Score is 1-1 off a beautiful PK goal from us. Lots wins the puck back.
Scoring for Elk River, number 6,
All the
Evan
way down
Ross.
into the Ranger zone. Force Lake picks it up with speed, comes out his zone, Rots deflects it and goes into the Rangers bench. Face off will go down to the Rangers bench. Will take the face off. Wins it back for White. White shoots just wide. Force Lake will pick it up. Suzinski defends. And it'll go back into the Elks zone. Steiberg gets a hold of it, and it goes down into the Ranger zone. Rangers pick it up, bring it through neutral into the Elks zone. They'll move it back. Shot just wide. Steiberg picks it up in the corner, picks it up for Suzinski. Suzinski's able to just pick it right out to neutral. Rangers dump it back down. Steiberg gets a hold of it and puts it deep into the Ranger zone. Rangers pick it up, come around. Pass throughout the neutral, bring it into the Elks zone. Tries to center it. Suzinski gets a hold of it, not quite able to clear. And so Rangers will take it into the corner. Back behind the net. Twice. Corner with it. Tries to center. Good defense by White. Oh, open net. And Rangers decide to beautiful save by Sherritt. Top one. Rangers had a wide open net for a while. Picked up the shot with fire. Thomas will take the face off. Kramer gets a hold of it, throws it deep into the Ranger zone. 25 seconds left in the period. It was icing, because we are now off the penalty kill. And we will come back to this exact same place. Alderson taking the face off again. Alderson moves it back to Riley. Riley pushes it through. Throws it out into neutral. Riley chasing. Comes all the way across for Bankston. Bankston throws it down deep. In the corner is Riley and Trzynski. Riley throws it up for Kramer. Kramer is not quite in the zone, so it comes out to neutral. And that's the end of the second period. Score is
1-2. Yeah. What?
Well, I mean, the two numbers are touching, so it kind of looks like a D with a tail.
Who's got tape?
Now we're going to start the second period. And a fan has a black jersey that she can put out to the player that does not have a jersey. She will wear that one. There we go. Because in this sport, why not let everybody
And earn that split. And earn that.
Alright, let's play. Halverson taking the face off the center. Moves it back to Riley. Riley back to Kramer. Kramer comes it back up to Riley. Riley walks into the Rangers zone. Takes a shot. And shot saved by the Rangers goalie.
You are.
Halverson taking the face off on the scoreboard. Puts it right in front of the net. Trzynski takes a whack at it and a rebound saved by Rangers. So walking out to neutral. Kramer contending the whole way. Goes into the Elks zone. Trzynski comes across, tries to give it up for Riley, not quite connected. We'll come back into the Rangers zone. Rangers will throw it all the way. Halverson gets it onto the half court. Brings it back for Halverson. Halverson throws it back down. Riley gets hold of it behind the net. Tries to center. Oh, Halverson couldn't quite get a whole piece of it. Lincoln will grab it on the half court and force cycles it back out into neutral. Trzynski tries to get it deep, but it was outside. And shot for Tom to the near board, just tripping over my words a little bit today. I'm sorry. Stuff happens really fast. And I talk fast, and people tell me I talk fast.
Okay.
I'll talk to you face up to that. He was over to Skyberg.
Oh.
Skyberg up to Elm. Elm throws it down deep into the Ranger zone. Bassett behind the net to pick it up. Bassett in board battle with outside. And Rangers will watch and throw it out in the neutral. Takes a shot, blocked by Skyberg. They try to center, picked up by Alcott. Alcott throws it up for Bassett. Can't quite connect. And go all the way down. Put it on icing. Just slow. Won't throw it out. Tries to center. Alcott
Shoot!
up shot. And a good glove save. By the
Wait, 8. All 8 of you, show yourself.
all 8 of my friends here. Alcott takes the face off. Alcott brings it over to Helm. Helm with a backhand shot. Saved by a Rangers goalie. Got Springer all the way up for Skyberg. Skyberg back down to Helm. Helm throws it in the corner. Alcott tries to center. Gets it back to the net first. And it'll bring it all the way down into the Elks zone for icing. We'll bring the face off back down into the Rangers zone. Alcott takes the face off, pushes it through, and force Lake all the way down for another icing. Face off back down to the same spot. Alcott takes the face off again. Neutralizes, pushes it down, force Lake, throws it all the way up. Hughes puts his side into the floor. Bassett there to contend. Hughes throws it down deep into the Ranger zone. Force Lake gets there first, pushes it behind the net. Force Lake just out front and Bassett not able to get a handle on it. Skyberg goes his own shot. It was just over it. Alcott goes at it. Not able to put it deep. Good cover. One of the play was going too fast. Then I said, "Cool." That's my call. I don't know if anything's going on. I just can't. Dots wins it over to White. White goes up to Thomas. Thomas holds his own. Comes back behind the net. Good block by White. Centers for Westgard. Shot goes off the crossbar. Quick shot by Kramer. Goes into the far corner. Thomas holds his own. Blocks through for White. White takes it behind the net. Centers up for Dots. Not quite able to hang on to it. And Force Lake will come out of his zone. And then the Elks score. Kramer in the corner flips it all around.
Go, go, go!
Force Lake picks it up first. Throws it back down the half board. Thomas flips it around the net for Kramer. Kramer flips it up for Westgard. Westgard tries to center up for Dots. Wasn't there. Shot by Force Lake. Glove save by Cheryl. And it'll be thrown up to White. 2-on-1. White over to Westgard. Westgard can't quite get shot away. And he's going to the corner. Westgard walks behind the net. Centers. Halverson with a shot. Mask save by Force Lake. Kramer takes a shot at the point. Halverson tries to walk it through. couldn't quite hang on to it, and Force Lake dumps it down deep into the ring all the way around. Riley there to contend on the half board. Thomas picks it up, tries to run across with Jasinski, ends up working. And Force Lake
Scoring for Elk Forever, number 13, Nolan Kramer, unassisted.
And face off will come down deep into the Ranger zone. Halverson on the face off. Halverson pushes it forward into the corner. Force Lake will bring it all the way around. Thomas picks it up, goes across for Kramer. Kramer throws it into the center, not able to connect with Halverson. Force Lake will walk it down deep into the end zone. Force Lake tries to center it. Good stick by Sherritt. Riley keeps skating, throws it up for Halverson. Halverson picks it up just before the goal line and throws it up for Jasinski. Jasinski walks in the shot. Rebound! Nobody there to bury it. And Force Lake will walk out of the zone with it. Neutral and into the Elks zone, one-on-one. Jasinski able to pick it up, throws it up to Riley. Riley gets a hold of it. Riley tries to deep, but stops. Halverson and Jasinski on the near board with it. Jasinski loosens his stick. Force Lake will bring it all the way around. Riley picks it up. Shot and blocked by the Rangers. Mack able to hold the zone. Force Lake will throw it all the way around. Hughes on here on the board to contend. Go deep in the off zone. Bankson picks it up on the board. Tries to push it through, not quite there. Force Lake centers it. Good save by Sherritt. And Alcott will push it out into neutral. Force Lake will ring around. Hughes gets it. Pushes it back on the board. A 3-on-1. Bassett with it. Flips it over to Helm. Helm can't get a hold of it. Helm throws it back to Alcott. Alcott can't pick it up. And Force Lake will come out 2-on-1. Force Lake versus Hughes. Hughes with a great poke check and able to defend the 2-on-1. Alcott picks it up behind the net, loses it for Hughes. Hughes puts it. Hughes tries to make a two-line pass, gets intercepted, and Rangers will walk back down. So it centers it, and a great save by Sherritt to push it into the corner. Hughes in the corner with Alcott. Pushes it up for Helm. Helm can't hang on to it. And walk down. Good save by Sherritt. The net gets knocked off. Sherritt pulls it back on in order to make the save. And the face-off will come down into the Elks zone on the near board. Excuse me, I'm hard losing my voice a little bit because I'm talking really fast. Not that I don't usually talk this fast, I'm just talking a lot. Rotz wins the face-off back to Steiger. Steiger launches it all the way up to Westgard. Westgard to Rotz, who brings it all the way down, not quite able to hang on to it. Force Lake tries to put it up. White blocks it. Shot just hits the post and goes wide. Steiberg able to control out neutral. Back to Kramer. Kramer back over to Steiberg. Steiberg up to White. Gets up in the air. Westgard able to control and put it down deep in the Ranger zone. Rangers can watch it. Westgard really contending here. And the Rangers will throw it all the way into the out zone for icing. And they'll bring the face-off back into the Ranger zone. Gives it to Westgard for a one-timer, a little bouncy there. Westgard not able to hold on to it. And back over to the Elks zone. Kramer picks it up, moves with speed, comes out of the Elks zone with a lot of speed, walks it through neutral and into the Ranger zone. Golden gets stopped into the Ranger zone. White brings it around. Ooh. Rangers try to come out with their backs. Initially intercepts, but they're still able to get out of the zone. Rots and Westgard contending. Kramer flips it back out into neutral. Boom, White pushes it away, and White can't quite hang on to it on the board. And Rats will pick it up in neutral. Rats walks through all alone. Makes it out and scores! Rats' second goal off the tee! Rats' second goal. Not quite exactly, but and the Elks now lead 3-1. 7 minutes left. About 7 minutes left in the second period. And Halverson will take the face off at center, pushing it through. Force Lake ultimately coming away successful, watching into the Elks zone. Good stick by Riley, and a 2-on-1. Halverson and Trudeau. Oh, Halverson gets it over. Just a little too far in front of him. And Riley will hold on to it on the far board. Gets it down to Halverson. Halverson back up for Skyber. Skyber takes a shot and is deflected up high into the netting. And the face-off will come down into the Ranger zone on the far board. The Elks have really turned it on right now. Halverson takes the face-off, flips it over to Riley. Riley puts it down deep in the corner. Riley and his guy going all the way behind the net. Battle behind the net. Force Lake pushes it out. They can't quite get it out. Halverson holds his own. Trzynski on the board. Holding his own. Halverson gives it to Riley. Riley takes a shot off the mask of the goalie. Comes back to him. Riley diving. Tries to get it up to the point. Force Lake picks it up. Skyberg gets it in neutral and throws it down deep in the Force Lake zone. Riley forechecking. He picks it up on the half-court. Slap shot. Shaves it. And Force Lake will pick it up and bring it down to the outside. Skyberg goes all the way out into neutral and into the outside. Shot shoots under the pad. And the Elks will 4-1. Alcott taking the face off, pushes it through, Force Lake to pick it up, go back and forth, regrouping. They put it all the way out into neutral. They walk into the Elks zone. Alcott is able to pick it up, give it up to Elm. Elm walks through neutral and into the Ranger zone. Can't quite hang on to it. Bassett gets a stab at it, also can't really hang on to it.
On your back!
Hughes will come back into the zone and throw it back out into neutral. Force Lake walks it into the Elks zone, coming through a shot and that's deflected. Beautiful save by Sherritt. 3 shots in a row and Sherritt is able to keep out all of them. Well, there's an argument that
Well, they would. Okay, my dad won't be quiet, so I Alright. That previous play, quick shot net by Fort Lake. But Ross will take the face off.
push it all the way up for White. White walking out of the zone with it. Flips it up for West Guard. West Guard not quite able to control it as it was fluttering. West Guard moving on the net, putting in the corner for White. White back up to West Guard. West Guard over for Bankson. Bankson throws it back down to Ross. Hits the board. White has it. White back down to Ross. Ross behind the net. Got it. West Guard will pick it up and push it back to Ross. Looks like we're bringing all the way up to Kramer to back down. Ross picking it up, leaving it for West Guard. West Guard wants him to shoot. Hits the post. And Forsyth will walk out with it. Kramer intercepts the neutral. Trying to find the puck. There he goes. Finds the puck, puts it off the board. They'll make it into the Ranger zone. Rangers, White almost intercepts centering it, but not quite there. On the far board, Banks throws it back up the board. Krasinski contending on the far board. Forsyth will walk it into the zone. Center it across. Not quite there. Shot. Hits the post and a kind of partial shave by Sherritt. Krasinski will backhand it and it'll just make it out of the zone and it'll be offsides on the Rangers. And Faison will be just in front of the Rangers bench. 3 minutes left in the period. Albertson taking the face off, pushes it through. For Riley, two on 0. Riley with a shot. Good shoulder save and will go just wide. Krasinski picks it up, back to Hughes. Hughes takes a shot, deflects off the defender, and almost goes in with a good pass save by the goalie. On the far board, Skyberg's contending with Krasinski holding the zone, but ultimately coming out. Gives it to Halverson, or that was a lot of moving parts. Halverson will pick it up in center and walk it through into the Ranger zone. Krasinski picking it up in the corner, giving it back to Halverson. Halverson tries to get it back to Krasinski, gets intercepted by Forsyth, and they will bring it out through neutral and into the Elks zone. Hughes there to contend, gives it up to Krasinski, to the Forsyth all alone, and then a shot on Sherritt, great save. He does poke the goalie after the whistle, and Sherritt gives him a little shake in the head, but nobody gets killed this time. Alcott taking the face off. Rangers push it back. Shot and a block by Skyberg. Hughes will beat the race and will be pushed out in the neutral. Helm gives chase to it, and it is no icing. Gets it up to Alcott. Alcott back to Helm. And that gets pushed in the corner. Forsyth backhands it up, and it'll come out in the neutral. Hughes flips it back up for Bassett. Bassett will put it back into the Rangers have it. Stop shot by Bassett. And good save by the Rangers goalie. Rangers will give it up into neutral, and Skyberg will come back to retrieve. Skyberg will flip it up into neutral for Helm. Helm gives it back up for Owen Bassett, and Bassett will feed Alcott, and he is booked, and a delayed penalty on Forsyth will come as Alcott was thrown down just in front of the net. And the Elks will go on a power play. About a minute left in the period. Face-off will come into the Rangers zone on the far board. Drops taking the face-off. Neutralizes. Forsyth comes out with possession. Good poke check by Westgard. Gives the puck up to Hughes. Hughes walks through, gets it back to Rotz. Rotz tries to go back over to Hughes, goes over to Kramer. Kramer escapes and brings it down deep. Tries to center to Westgard. Westgard able to get back control, and it goes trickles to the net and is covered by the Forsyth goalie. Little wise words from coach to Hughes. Oh, quick face off. Rotz.
Penalty on Forsyth,
Forsyth
number
will go
7.
one-on-one with Hughes. Hughes with a great body play. And great cover by Jarrett. Great one-on-one D from Hughes.
What is it, Jay?
Knox takes the face off, wins it back to Kramer. Kramer starts walking out of the zone with speed. Kramer goes around one guy, gets absolutely smashed, and then launches into the Ranger zone. Kramer walks off the half board with it, makes the mistake, takes it over to the right. Right gets it on his back, throws it toward the net, and that'll be the end of the second period. To my 16 people watching, my voice is a little weird, but for thanks, we will take a little break here and we will turn off the sound so that we do not get copyrighted. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I know they are. I would play it too. It's like every time it's like, go. I tried to come around the. Yeah, but they're like, that. We're the only ones that do that. Oh my God. Well, you know, people on him sports can do that, and he deserves it. But he doesn't want not to. Our mom.
I forgot my own name. Good job.
Yeah, I know. I remember what I used to when I came to school like that.
Well, lucky for us. Actually, I'll read that. he did like a full front flip and lands on his back. So doing a flip, it looks like he should be going. Yeah, early. Well, first he rolls his ankle and pickleball. And then he doesn't play the second quarterfinal, the first game of playoffs, because he rolled his ankle. And then he quits and he starts to play back Elks, and then we go to Roseville to play the semifinal. And he plays great birthday. Alright, welcome back, friends. We had to unplug started this third period. The Elks are still on the power play for about a minute or so. They keep what? They just picked up the Rots. Rots off over to White. White picks up the boards. Not able to quite possess the puck, so Rangers will take it back into their zone and send it all the way down into the Elks zone. Hughes back to retrieve. Brings it into the corner. Forces it across for White. Just a little behind him, but White able to pick it up off the board. White makes the escape. Tries to go up to Rots. Tries the second time successful over to Hughes. Hughes down to Kramer. Kramer not able to quite hang on, but Hughes is able to keep it in the zone. Kramer walks it down into the corner. Centers it for Rots. Oh, gets a slight deflection and a one-on-one. Hughes. Shot just wide. We'll bring all the way back up for Rots. Rots chases all the way down in the corner. Force Lake able to put up the puck. And we are back to 5-on-5. Rots will pick it up. Bring it back for Kramer. Kramer will escape behind the net. And breaks the ankle on the back chasing him. Kramer walks it all the way up the ice through neutral into the Ranger zone. Holds on to it, puts it down deep into the corner. Rangers bring it around the near board. Halverson able to pick it up. Tries to walk to the net, has to escape behind. Puts it behind the net. Contending in the far corner will be Halverson and Trzynski. It'll come up the boards, and Riley will keep it in. It comes down to the corner to Halverson. Halverson takes a shot from the goal line. Mask save by the Rangers goalie. Trzynski will backhand up to Halverson. Halverson up to Thomas. Thomas a shot, and next save by the Rangers goalie. Riley will try to slide it through for Trzynski. Wasn't quite connected. It'll flip out in the neutral. Thomas will stop it over to Stuyver. Stuyver comes off from Force Lake. Will come away with it into the Elks zone. The Elks will lead, but it is now cut by 1. It is now 4-2 instead of 4-1. Alcott taking the face off. Pushes it through. Force Lake comes away with it. Puts it down deep into the Elks zone. Thomas there to pick it up. Backhands up the boards. For Bassett, couldn't quite
Scoring for Force Lake number 3, Colin Scores, assisted by number 12, Paige Aguilera, and number 6, Colton Opp.
the shot to the point. Thomas picks it up and flips it all the way out and down. And it'll be icing. And the face off will come back down to the Elks zone on the near board. Shots will take the face off. Back into Hughes. Hughes throws it all the way around for Westgard. Nobody there to take Westgard's tip. So into the Ranger zone. Force Lake will pass it up. And it'll come all the way out into neutral. And it hits the skate and goes all the way down into the zone. Hughes picks it up behind the net for Westgard. Westgard tries to leave it for Ross. Not connected. And Force Lake takes a shot. And block save by Sherritt. And it'll go into the corner. Westgard will pick it up and bring it through neutral and brings it into the Ranger zone. Can't quite stick in with White will put it down deep for Westgard. Westgard, almost centers for Rats, not able to quite connect. And come back out into neutral. White puts it up for Rats, unsuccessful. And it'll come back down into the zone. Grayson puts it back in the neutral for White, and White dumps it all the way down deep into the Ranger zone. Rangers will pick it up behind the net, throw it all the way down for icing, and face off will come back down into the Ranger zone on the far board. Halverson taking the face off. Oh, somebody jumps off. It's almost like a false start. And they hit the Rangers center out. Halverson takes the face off, neutralizes. Trzynski picks it up, shot, and it's blocked. Skyberg holds it in. Riley in the corner. Rangers try to walk out with it. Skyberg able to keep it in. Rangers back behind the net. Bring it all the way around the near board. Trzynski holds it in. Ultimately, the Rangers get out of the zone. Skyberg keeps it from Trzynski has a breakaway by himself. Shot and goal! Top shelf, left side, drains it. Right to basketball. Puts it in. And the Elks make it 5-2. 10 and a half period. Halverson takes the face off, pushes it through. The Rangers will get it out in the neutral. Kramer snaps and throws it down to the Rangers zone. Riley picks it up on the near board, gives it out for Halverson. Halverson out to Kramer. Kramer takes a shot, goes just wide, and goes into the far corner. Skyberg pushes it down for Bassett, brings around to the far other
Number
corner.
17, Lincoln Trzynski,
And the Rangers
unassisted.
will feed it in the center, but cannot gain possession. So Skyberg comes back to pick it up. Gives it to Kramer. Kramer centers for help. Can't quite hang on to it, and the Rangers will repossess in their zone. Kramer's able to hold the zone, takes a shot. Good tip! Oh! And it's right there for Helm. Helm goes up over the net. Not quite there. And Forrest Lake will center out. And it is a 2-on-2. Back the other way. In the Elks zone. Kramer will still go to the far corner to pick it up. And it comes back to Sherritt, and Sherritt will cover. Face off will go to the far side in the Elks zone. Oh yeah, Cindy. Get it, Cindy. Coming to dance party. Alcott takes the face off. Gets pushed through by Bassett. Force save. Tries to put it all the way over. Thomas intercepts. Knocks it through neutral and puts it all the way down deep into the ring. Alcott picks it up. Gets stopped on the half court. Rangers push it off the boards, and it's a 2-on-2. A shot between Thomas' legs and a great block save by Sherritt. Not taking the face off. Utilizes the White to push it through. Rangers push it, try to flip it through. Raps palms it and puts it all the way through. Tries to put it into the Rangers zone, gets stopped. And the Rangers will pick it up through neutral and into the zone shot. High and wide. And Westgard will pick it up and give it up to Rotz, who flicks it down into the Rangers zone. Rotz behind the net. White picks it up. White throws it up for Hughes. Hughes with a slam shot, and it gets blocked by Forrest Lake. Hughes picks it up in neutral, starts skating, flicks it down deep into the Rangers zone, and it's on net. Almost goes in. Forrest Lake comes out with it. White able to contend, pushes it back to Hughes. Hughes comes all the way out for Westgard. Westgard can't quite hang on to it, and the Rangers will come back the other way and dump it down deep into the box. Go! Hughes picks it up, gives it up for Halverson. Halverson for neutral and into the Rangers zone. Tries to put it through the skate, and the Rangers will walk out with it and put it down deep into the Elks zone. Kingston puts it off the glass. battling on the leaderboard. The Rangers would come out with it. Thomas tries to flick it through, and Thomas would put it all the way down into the Rangers zone. Icing, and the face-off will come back into the Elks zone. Thomas will take the face-off, neutralize it for Skyberg, put it back in the corner. Riley takes it off the board and go for it, almost a 3-on-1. Halverson pushes it through a shot, and great pass save by the Rangers. And number 11 from the Rangers will be called for hooking, and Elks will get a power play. Very entertained as my mother, Holly, Halverson took the face out, pushed it down the corner. Chuzinski over Riley. Riley up to Skyberg. Skyberg back down to Riley. Riley with a shot, hits the crossbar, and it brings all the way around for Thomas. Thomas watches the move, takes a shot just wide. Riley on the goal line, leaves it back behind for Chuzinski. Chuzinski can't quite pick it up, and it will be sent all the way down into the Elks zone. Thomas back to pick it up, and Thomas will put it all the way over for Chuzinski. A great awareness on Thomas's part. And Riley will push it back to Thomas. Thomas over to Skyberg. Skyberg up for Halverson. Halverson comes through, gets pushed over, and then back behind the net is Riley. Puts his guy down. Riley in the corner, flicks it out. Shot from Chuzinski. Pat saved by Rangers. Skyberg up top. Skyberg tries to put it back down to Halverson. And the force rate goes on a breakaway. Dive in. Save. Great save by Sheriff. Skyberg made a dive in time, but ultimately save goes to Sheriff. Beautiful. Riley will put his guy on the board very hard and will go to the box to run it. He's just a big body. Not a lot of people can contend with that. Oof. So we will go on 4-on-4 for about 35 seconds. And then Forest Lake will have a power play for about a minute. 25.
Look, Captain! Defense!
Very sad. He's a shame. Oh no, very clean hit. Kind of pretty. I can't tell if he's serving back and forth or if it's sharing some work with them. But let's do it. Alcott takes the face off, neutralizes, and it'll get screwed away for Bassett. Bassett pushes it through. Alcott takes it away. Alcott able to get it into the Rangers zone.
Penalty on Elk River, number 11, Jack Riley, 2 minutes per
Push it back through and put it into the Elks zone. Alcott there defending. Bassett gets it. And it is 4-on-4, so we cannot ice it yet. Bassett puts it down deep after crossing the red line. And the Rangers will pick it up on the starboard. Bassett puts this guy under the board. The Rangers will come out of their zone. Alcott with a good stick. And the Rangers will walk it in. And he was almost tripped over again. Great if I share it, then we will bring the face-off back to the far board in the Elks zone. On the penalty. 5-on-4. The Elks are now at 1. No. All five take the face-off. Walks it out of the zone and moves neutral and puts it down deep into the Rangers zone. Rangers not able to get out of the zone as Kramer defended. Zone and Bassett. Rangers come back deep into the zone. Push it all the way over. Rangers lock their neutral and into the Elks zone. Robs with a good stick, pushing it into the corner. It'll ring all the way around to the far boards. Rangers keeping it in. And Kramer will do a scrammer and put it all the way deep into the Rangers zone. Rangers going back to regroup behind their net. Rats on the penalty kill. Rangers will do cross ice pass, lock it into the Elks zone. Great feed by Bankston. Rangers will repossess on the far side. Goal for Forest Springs. Left the person at the top of the slot all alone. They're able to put it in the net. So the Elks still lead, but the lead is cut to 2. They're at 5 with about 4 minutes left in the period. Robertson took the face off, runs it back, Bankston off the boards. Chuzinski not able to get past the defender. Bankston flips it back up again, and it keeps being skipped after 6. Chuzinski finally gets a hold of it, but not for long. As it'll come back to Bankston. Bankston back to Chuzinski, back to Riley. And Riley will flip it up so high, it hits the beams in the ceiling. And we will put the face off just outside the Ranger zone on the far board. Halverson taking the face off. Force Lake walks in
number
into
9,
the nobody there.
scores, and number 18, Levi Pickard.
Walks it off the board and takes the shot. Good glove save by Sharon. And the face off will come down into the Elks zone on the near board. Dodson face off, moves it back into the corner. Skyberg back behind the net. Mason pushes it into the corner, flips it all the way up for Westgard in his skates. Mason picks it up, puts it back up to him. Rangers put it back down in the corner. Skyberg puts it up the boards for White. White pushes it through for Rats. White will get it around the corner, and White pushes it through for Westgard. And it is offside. Face off will come to the far side, just outside the Ravens zone. Rats takes the face off, pushes it over to the near side. Tommy tries to go off the board, shot by Force Lake, blocked by Ross. Westgard flips it up, gets Ross' speed, and Rangers is able to keep it in the zone. The Rangers walks around, they're in the slot. And oh my gosh, they feed into the slot again, and the Elks just can't quite get a hold of it. Kramer tries to walk out his zone, gets blocked. Tried to center it again, and it gets saved by Sherritt. Kramer runs out of the zone. Skates out of the zone, gets it past the red line, puts it in deep. A minute and a half left in the period. Elks will change, and White there to defend. He comes all the way back out to Kramer at the red line. Kramer dumps it back into the Ranger zone. Rangers repossess, but Alcott is there. Kramer with a shot to put it back down deep, but Alcott gets a hand on it, so it is offside. That was Miss Bassett behind me. She's having a fun dance party. Alcott pushes the face off to the side, and the Rangers going to dump it down deep into the Elks zone. Thomas there. Alcott will come around the net with it. And the Rangers will get a goal here. And Bassett will push it all the way out of the zone. Oh, now it's 6:45. 50 seconds left in the period. Rangers repossess and put it down. Kramer there to pick it up. Kramer flips it out. And makes it out in the zone. 40 seconds left in the period. Rangers put it back down deep in the Elks. Thomas brings it all the way up. Rangers able to keep it in. Alcott is able to get it out. And Rangers repossess and bring it back in the Elks zone. Kramer puts his guy into the board. Kramer holds on to it in the corner. Flips it all the way through the
Get in there!
and it just misses wide for icing. 15 seconds left in the period. Elks are up 5-3, and the Rangers have no goalie. The Rangers will call a timeout with 15 seconds left in the period. I thought Molly Hughes and Sarah Jasinski dancing over on the far side. Miss Sarah and Miss Molly and then Suki's right behind me dancing with them. Can't say you can't love them. Come back down to the far side of the final 15 seconds of the game. It'll be 6-on-5. Alverson pushes it back in the corner. Jasinski tries to handle and go back behind the net. Rangers will try to center. Skyberg keeps it away. They'll come up to the top. Shot, and Jasinski will throw it all the way down. Scores! Empty net goal! Two goals for Jasinski. 2 goals for Rock. A goal for Alverson. And I forgot who the other one was. And a goal for White. For all 6 goals. They're very wonderful. And the Elks will take home the 3rd place trophy.
Scoring for Elk River, number 17, Lincoln Trushansky, unassisted.
Good job, Forest Lake.
Really good game played today.
At this time, we'd like Elk River to come forward to accept their 3rd place trophy. Congratulations. This concludes the pros and 12 teams, coaches, officials, volunteers, and fans. Safe travels to everyone.
Stop, Forest Lake!
Hopefully they'll turn for a picture because they're boys.
9 o'clock, right? Yeah.
Today's game. Good job, Elks. Final score 6-3. Very wonderful. And we'll see you later. I know. Bye now.